I want it to be really strong. So
you see the delamination here?
You see the delamination here as from 100 degrees. You activate the healing, and therefore the part will be regenerated. The composite is warm, but the composite remains structural.
Okay.
So you can do this repair on site without the need of adding any pressure, bringing repairability for composites and specifically to thermoset applications.
The customers can use basically their existing processes with new formulations without changing too much the parameters.
Exactly. There is always this question about will we make it? And today for me, it's not anymore a question of if, but it's a matter and it's a question of how we will manage the growth and how we will manage also the implementation of our products within the composites industry.
Today we had CompPair and Amaël is expecting us.
Hi.
Hey Amaël.
How are you?
Nice to see you. How are you?
Nice to see you as well. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's start with the tour. And
Sure.
do you want to see first? I like to start with that because it shows really what we do at CompPair. And so globally, you know that in today's world, we are surrounded by a lot of waste, and it's how do we treat that kind of waste?
Yeah.
And you will have further detail with one of my colleagues after.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
globally, when we look at the waste management hierarchy, you have different steps. Today, we speak a lot about recycling,
Correct,
but we,
yes.
in many cases, forget as well that we need to start with prevention and reuse. And in the end, there is no better solution than not to create the waste at all in order to have a consequent impact.
Makes
Recycling comes after, but there are some further steps before, and this is exactly what we do at CompPair, bringing new matrices, new formulations for composite structures that are able to build composites that are repairable with lifetime extension. Let's come in.
Thank you.
So welcome. We will see also the different stuff that we do at CompPair. So what we are really doing, as I told you, is that we are formulators of new resins, and globally we bring thermoset-based resin chemistry for a composite, traditional composite structures, and the main benefits is that those composites then can be repaired extremely fast, and I'm going to do for you a demo. Okay. But here what you see typically is the different types of products that we have, and we can apply those formulations globally on carbon fibers, on glass fibers, on natural fibers. So you see here carbon with different architectures, glass with different architectures, or even going towards natural fibers. And this is always the same principle. We apply our chemistries to conventional fiber reinforcement that you may find into the industry.
And you are working in the thermoset world, if I understand well.
We are working into the thermoset world, and that's true, bringing repairability globally for composites and specifically to thermoset applications.
Okay, so basically tuning the thermosets to make them repairable.
It's really new formulations that we're doing, as I said, that are thermoset based, from mobility or Formula One towards aeronautical, towards skis as well, sporting goods. We work a lot within the space industry with different parts in there, within the aeronautical industry. And globally, we have two big pillars at CompPair of work. It's sports and leisure and aeronautical and mobility. And here we will we'll show you as well what we can bring and what are the benefits of our products throughout that.
So the goal, Amaël, sorry to cut you, is that the customers can use basically their existing processes with new formulations without changing too much the parameters.
Exactly. And our job is to really substitute the current products that they might have with our products, but using always traditional reinforcement that they're used to.
Cool.
Do you want to see a demo?
Sure, let's break something.
So I'm going to show you globally here. What we have is a glass plate made out of our prepregs. What we will do is that we will take this steel ball to impact the plate, and what you will see is the delamination that it creates. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a small trick in here to make the impact. And so I take the ball. No, you want to do that one? I want it to be really strong. And so here, what you see is
so you see the delamination here?
Yeah, you see the delamination here, and globally what is interesting is that this type of delamination, we can look further at a typical graphical here, top left, where in green, in blue, you have the performance of the part before damage. In gray, that's after damage, with similar delamination like this. And then in green, this is after the repair process, the one that we will see here.
So we try to fit the curve of the virgin, non-destroyed material.
Globally, you regenerate the parts, so you recover the initial performance. And all what you have to do is come with heat. So here we are with a heat gun, but it works with a heat blanket, with an oven or anything. And as from 100 degrees, you activate the healing, and therefore the part will be regenerated. And it goes extremely fast as long as the heat goes through the part. And so here, globally, what you see is that we are beyond 100 degrees. The part is really regenerated, but the really good thing about our formulations, and this is also the key thing in there, is that the composite is warm, but the composite remains structural. So you can do this repair on site without the need of adding any pressure, or without dismantling the part and putting it back into an oven or a press to repair. It's really easy repair, fast, and there you can cut maintenance cost and extend the lifetime of the part thanks to that.
And Amaël, how often can you do it?
We've demonstrated multiple times. We went beyond 50, and then we said, okay, in most of the parts, this is not what we need to go beyond, and so we stopped there globally.
And how much do you consider you can extend the lifetime of an average product?
It's really dependent on the applications, because you have applications where the lifetime of the products are smaller than others, and then you have applications where damage will appear not all the time and extremely progressively, and so you might do once or twice regeneration throughout the lifetime, whereas some others you do multiple times. The beauty of what we do in there is that, so this is on glass, but it works the same on carbon typically. We have some products with flax fibers as well, more natural fibers, and within this we can also bring sandwich structures, such as this type of panels here, where you see a typical dent in here that is problematic for applications, and where this type of dent we can regenerate and recover also the loss of mechanical performances that is created.
So in this case, if I would reheat it, I would remove the dent.
Yes, exactly, and recover the mechanical performance. And this, we have all backup data behind that.
Cool. And how much expertise does it require? I mean, this is a heat gun, it's not too difficult to handle, but could I, if I fall down with my bike, go home, take a heat gun and basically apply the heat and then it's repaired, or do you consider it needs a bit more expertise?
In most of the cases, what we see is that the repair will remain within a B2B environment. Yes, it's really easy to do, but what we see as well for the composites industry is that in most of the cases, this is industrial environment that remains within this type of space. So it's really easy, as you've seen, it's really fast, but then again, each applications will have different type of load cases, different type of damage that appear, and this is also our job at CompPair. like to say that, yes, we are a semi-product provider to build composite structures, so we can provide the materials. But then the team, and you will see also the team today, is expert in repairability, in repair support and repair mechanisms within each of the structure. And this is the expertise that we can bring also to the industry. Okay. On all the parts that we have, on all the new materials that we develop, and also on the materials that we provide to the industry, we need to do some quality control, some quality assessment. We need to assess damage also most of the time for the applications that we are pursuing. And this is typically made with conventional machines, from tensile testing machine that you have here, or microscope as well. And this is the type of stuff that we do conventionally. Those are two machines. We have also some others, and we are growing also quality control internally. Otherwise, for other types of quality control, we work with external partners.
Yeah, that means also when you formulate a new product, and we will see it afterwards, you basically make a technical specification.
Totally.
You provide that to the customers.
There is nothing that goes out from here without a technical specifications. Let's go, let's check in there as well.
Let's check in.
So here, it's really where everything starts, the inception of the formulations. And this is really pure resin job in here. As I said, looking always at thermoset-based composites, but how we can have thermoset-based resins that are repairable. And within the industry, there are so many types of different specifications, and you will see that later with Robin as well. Getting from cure cycles that are with different timings, getting from cure temperatures that are with different levels as well, but also adding some other functionalities like conductivity, like fire resistancy, like damping, like bio-based formulations as well. These are all the type of stuff that we can also tailor, and that we are doing globally here.
Okay, and you say tailor, so where do you start? Do you really formulate the entire resin? Do you take off-the-shelf resins and you add your secret sauce? How does this work?
That's a really good question. And globally, you need to consider it's new formulations that we're doing.
So you cannot take an off-the-shelf epoxy resin, just add some powder, and then magic happens?
It's not the magic that we are doing.
Okay. Cool. So you're really a true formulator.
Yeah. And typically here also we have Manon from chemist and leading chemistry as well at CompPair, where she's working on new formulations that we have also for specific applications.
Nice. And you say formulation, so at the end I have a liquid material, I imagine.
Yeah.
Does this go directly to your customers? Or how does the way to market work?
So we are effectively working on formulations and on the resin to repair the resin. We cannot repair fibers, but those resins are designed to be applied with a bunch of different fibers from the industry, globally all the fibers that we can find, from glass to carbon. So we source traditional fiber reinforcement within the industry, and then we apply our resins to those reinforcements. And we have two categories of products. The CS products that are pre-impregnated textiles. So typically the resins that we formulate here in Switzerland, then we work with external partners for the impregnation, and thus we have a really good strategic partnership with SHD Composites, based in the UK, and they are impregnating our formulations on traditional reinforcements to have a pre-preg. And our job is to deliver the pre-preg to partners and industrial environment and industrial companies. Shall I show you how we do composites as well? Because this is the resin part, but then we have also a workshop downstairs. Okay, and so what you will see here globally is the workshop for composite, where we are manufacturing composite parts and samples. When we have new systems that arrive, we need to qualify them, as we've seen upstairs, with technical specifications. So we are making flat panels and flat parts to make all the materials characterization. But then we are also making prototyping parts. And this enables to speed up also the implementation of the repairability, because we can both deliver prototype parts to the applications or to our partners, and then also make the quality control on those parts, assessing materials health for the application. Okay? So let's go in and we will see all that. So let's come in there. So that's really a composite workshop where here we have different types of our products, from prepregs to liquid composite molding systems. And what you will see here is typically here we have some work with prepregs. So you see traditional rolls of prepregs that are globally impregnated with our formulations that are here in larger quantities. And typically what Thomas is doing is also taking sampling this type of rolls, then to have this within our product boxes, okay, which are so our products are then shipped to partners and industrial actors with this type of means, okay?
Yeah.
This is for prepregs. You will be able to see it laminating of prepregs on also for prototyping for specific projects we have currently. This is for the part of prepreg, and here you see typically this is a flat plate, but this is just an infusion that was made with the liquid composite molding system, and you see the traditional infusion that goes and that can be made with our liquid composite molding system for different types of structures and different types of applications.
So it's just like a classic resin in thermosets. You can go into all kind of transformative processes.
But those are different resins and different formulations we have. Okay? And look here, I guess you are used to with your expertise within the composites industry, but those are really traditional prepregs that are impregnated with our resin chemistries. Okay?
Maybe coming back, because you are selling and sending those products out.
Yes.
So you already have serial products on the market with your materials.
It's coming. Yes.
It's coming soon.
We have some small series, and it's growing and growing and growing, and we really look forward also to the growth of the company, also on how we grow, what is our vision, what is next as well, because there are many things we can do. And I like to say that today, you know, as a company that was born also a few years ago, there is always this question about will we make it? And today for me, it's not anymore a question of if, but it's a matter and it's a question of how we will manage the growth and how we will manage also the implementation of our products within the composites industry with this vision, as I said it multiple times, bringing repairability to composites.
Through Catalysium, I connect and showcase the entrepreneurs, engineers and innovators advancing the frontiers of advanced materials. Join me as we explore the ecosystem, shaping the future of composites, powered by Swiss excellence.